Did you know there are over 3,000 satellites orbiting Earth right now? Yes, you heard that right. Thousands of high-tech gadgets are whizzing around us every single second, providing services we rely on daily, yet most of us don't even realize how essential they are to modern life. You might be texting your friend, checking the weather, or even watching this video on YouTube, all thanks to satellites silently working overhead. Without them, our world would look entirely different. Satellites have become so commonplace that we rarely stop to think about how they work or what they really do. But stick around because I'm about to reveal some mind-blowing facts about these incredible machines and show you how they're far more than just shiny objects floating aimlessly in space. They're powerful tools that are shaping the way we live, communicate, and even take care of our planet. At their core, satellites are man-made objects placed into orbit around Earth, or other celestial bodies, to perform various tasks. They come in all shapes and sizes, ranging from small cube SATs that are barely bigger than a shoebox, to massive communication satellites that weigh as much as a school bus. But their mission is the same: to send and receive signals, collect data, and connect the world in ways that would have seemed like science fiction just a few decades ago. Many of us think of satellites as distant, mysterious objects floating high above. However, they're essential to our everyday lives, whether we notice them or not. From providing GPS for navigation to transmitting your favorite TV channels, satellites are everywhere, even though we can't see them. They allow for instant global communication, making it possible for you to video call someone across the world as if they were sitting next to you. But how exactly do these space machines perform such crucial tasks? Let's dig deeper. There's a common misconception that satellites are just casually drifting around in space without much of a purpose. Some even imagine them as space junk floating aimlessly, waiting to crash back to Earth someday. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Each satellite is carefully positioned in a precise orbit, and they're not just sitting up there, they're constantly on the move, performing critical tasks. In fact, these orbits are so carefully designed that if a satellite strayed just a little out of its designated path, it could lead to a disruption in service or even worse, a collision with another satellite. Think of it this way: imagine if your phone could only connect to the internet when it felt like it. It would be frustrating, right? That's how our world would function if satellites didn't have well-planned orbits and specific jobs to do. Whether it's helping you navigate traffic, forecast tomorrow's weather, or stream your favorite series, satellites work tirelessly behind the scenes, making our modern conveniences possible. Here's another surprising fact: the first satellite, Sputnik 1, was launched by the Soviet Union in 1957, and it was no bigger than a beach ball. Today, we've come a long way, with satellites providing everything from live sports coverage to global surveillance. So, how do these satellites do all this amazing stuff? Well, it all starts with their position in orbit. There are different types of orbits, each designed for specific purposes. The two most common types are low Earth orbit, LEO, and geostationary orbit, GEO. Low Earth orbit, LEO, is relatively close to the Earth, ranging from about 200 to 2000 kilometers up. Satellites in this orbit zip around the Earth at incredible speeds. Some can orbit the entire planet in just 90 minutes. LEO satellites are often used for tasks that require real-time data, like Earth observation, weather monitoring, and even military reconnaissance. Because they're so close to Earth, they can capture highly detailed images and send data back almost instantly. On the other hand, geostationary orbit, GEO, is much higher, sitting about 36,000 kilometers above Earth. Satellites in this orbit move at the same rotational speed as the Earth, so they stay fixed over one specific spot. This makes them perfect for communication tasks, like broadcasting TV signals or supporting internet connectivity. For instance, when you watch satellite TV or get real-time weather updates, you can thank the geostationary satellites for beaming that information directly to your screen. But it doesn't stop there. Satellites use sophisticated systems of antennas, solar panels, and sensors to perform their tasks. The antennas send and receive signals from ground stations on Earth, which then distribute that data to our devices. And here's something cool: those signals travel at the speed of light, meaning when you check your GPS or make a video call, it feels instant, even though the signal is bouncing off a satellite thousands of kilometers away. All this technology works together in a seamless dance, ensuring that our world stays connected, informed, and entertained. Now, let me blow your mind with this. Satellites are doing so much more than helping you check Google Maps or stream your favorite series. They play an absolutely crucial role in climate monitoring. That's right, satellites are one of our most powerful tools for understanding and protecting our planet. Scientists use satellites to track environmental changes in real time, from deforestation and urbanization to melting glaciers and rising sea levels. For example, by analyzing satellite data, researchers can track how fast the polar ice caps are melting or how much carbon dioxide is being released into the atmosphere. Satellites help scientists create detailed climate models, forecast extreme weather events like hurricanes, and even monitor wildfires and other natural disasters. The data they provide is critical for shaping policies and making decisions about everything from agriculture to disaster preparedness. So, next time you hear about satellite imagery, remember, they're not just for taking cool pictures of Earth from space, they're helping us preserve and protect our world. Fun fact, did you know that one of the longest operating satellites, Landsat 7, has been monitoring Earth's surface for over 20 years? It has collected more than 2.5 million images, giving scientists invaluable data about changes in our environment. To sum it all up, satellites are far more than just metal objects floating around in space. They're vital components of our technological ecosystem, enabling us to communicate, navigate, and even take care of our planet in ways that we often take for granted. From GPS services to climate monitoring, from global communications to disaster response, satellites make the world a smaller, more connected, and more informed place. Now, I want to hear from you. What surprised you the most about satellites? Was it how they track climate change, or maybe how fast they orbit the Earth? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the tech that's changing our world. And if you're curious about more space tech, be sure to check out my other videos. Until next time, keep looking up at the sky.